Okay, Assalamualaikum. My name is Alya, and today me and my friends we're going to talk about a movie adaptation and what's our thoughts about it. So when I think about a story that has been adapted from a novel into a film, uh, there's one coming into my mind, which is Aragon, which is by Christopher Faloni in Inheritance Cycle series. So I first encountered the novel in like when I was searching for in my parents' library, and I found it, and I read the book, and later on I found out that the novel has its own film. So in the novel, Paulini creates an incredibly detailed world. He introduced the land of Alag Alagasia, complete with the history, the cultures, and even language. Uh, the book doesn't just tell a story; it builds an entire universe. That's why I fell in love with Aragon. And as a reader, you slowly get invited to explore the world together. And slowly, alongside Aragon, which is the main character, discover what it means to be a dragon rider. In the film, however, uh, we cannot see much. We cannot experience like we did in the novel. It cut way too much of the lore, the background, leaving only the main plot of the novel. As the result, the movie feels like a simple adventure story rather than a complex epic that the novel offers. And this change affected how I saw the story because after watching the film, it felt less unique and more like a familiar chosen one narrative, whereas the book has given me a sense of something much bigger, like a part of a long historical saga. Another major difference is the way characters are presented. In a novel, Aragon growths are gradual. At the beginning, he is naive and inexperienced, but slowly, he his role, his mistakes, and his experience throughout the novel um, play a big role in shaping him into a dragon rider. And then there is his mentor, Broom, also has a very complicated backstory, which is uh, he guide Aragon to his full potential. But in the novel, they didn't show all of a Broom guidance to Aragon. So it just like it cuts out the magical part of the way that the mentor Broom teaches Aragon. So yeah, I think that is.
Okay, so it's my turn. So, uh, I pick All the Bright Places because honestly, it's the only adaptation where I've actually watched the book. Most of the time, I just watch the movies and never touch the book. But after I saw the film, I interested to read the book, and then I think the story in the book and the movie was quite different because when I watched the movie, it just felt like some kind of tragic love between two people, but also kind. And I was super heartbroken watching the movies, and also kind of angry at Finch, like the way they showed up. His ending made me think like, why would you do that? Like, it feels so sudden, and I couldn't really get his reasons. And the film focused more on the romance and the little adventure together. So when the tragedy happened, it was a bit dramatic, I think, because suddenly he decided to end his life. I don't get why. And but once I started reading the book, my perspective totally changed. Like the novel goes way deeper into Finch head, like how Finch feels, and now I understand him. Like in the novel, the author described Finch's struggles, and that made me realize like his decision was not fall at all, and it came from this long battle inside him, and that was something the movie didn't really capture, I think. So for me, the difference is the movie gave me the emotion, made me cry so bad, but the book gave me more of the reason, like the understanding why of Finch's decision. So instead of being mad at Finch, I actually started to empathize with him, and I also feel sorry for him. Like I kind of relate to Finch. So the story in the novel not focus on the romantic, but also focus on the mental health, loneliness, and how important it to care about people around us. So that's why I choose this one for this assignment because it's the only time I've experienced both sides. Like I watched the movie and I also read the books. Yeah, I think that's all from me.
Okay, I think that's all for from me too. And see you
Yes.
next time.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Cool.